In this article that I'm going to read to you that was sent to me by Caressa McKnight is going to further prove or further show why I and many others cannot stand the palm-colored female. And especially this one right here. This is Rose McGowen. I know she's looking more and more like Sinead O'Connor as the days go by. Man, what years and aging has done to this woman's face, and probably a lot of plastic surgery. Has definitely done more to her physical appearance and some to her internal appearance as well. So as we all know, Snoop came out and he pretty much said what he said to Gayle King and everything like that. I don't have to rehash everything. And everyone has been coming at him. Susan Rice and a few others. Now, Amber, I'm about to call her Amber. Amber Rose might be another one too. But Rose McGowen has now come out and has something to say about what Snoop said about Gayle King, in defense of Gayle King and just women in general. I'm willing to bet that Rose McGowen was probably believing Amber Heard with the whole Johnny Depp situation after that stuff came out about her. I'm willing to bet. And see, Rose McGowen is nothing more than a habitual liar. She embellishes everything that she does in order to get attention, knowing she's not going to get not another Hollywood role ever again. They won't even put her in an independent film. She can't even be on a YouTube web series. That's how low her career has sunken. But let me go ahead and read this small article coming from page 6. It says Rose McGowen on Sunday called Kobe Bryant a quote-unquote hero for apologizing to his sex accuser, but told Snoop Dogg to grow the fuck up and stop attacking anyone who raises the late hoop star's troubled past. Listen, this is, well, you know what? Birds of a feather. Rose McGowen is a flightless hyena. Yes, I know hyenas can't fly, so it actually works. But here you have this woman who has been known to lie and embellish things, trying to come to the defense of a woman who did lie way back in the day. Notice she said that he apologized to a sex accuser. Notice this woman lied. Kobe did not rape this woman. They found multiple semens in her panties. She was a thought. She was a hoe. But then again, Rose or Hose McGowen knows all about whoring, considering she has whored herself throughout this industry for a good chunk of her career to get the little bit of roles that she did get before she fell off. Apparently, whoring did not. Apparently, she missed out on getting an Academy Award in whoring. Otherwise, she'd probably still have a career. You want to know why Kobe Bryant is a hero? He apologized to a hurt young woman. The Me Too pioneer wrote on Twitter early Sunday, referring to Bryant's 19-year-old employee who accused him of rape in 2003. While praising Bryant, age 41, McGowan also sent a message to Snoop Dogg to stop terrorizing, these are her words, to stop terrorizing CBS's Gayle King following his wild attack on her for bringing up Bryant's past during an interview. Look at the words she's using. She says to Snoop to stop terrorizing Gayle King. Context, like I always says, matter. When you use words like that, it actually, to the public, it makes it seem like someone, like with the word terrorizing, it makes them sound like a straight up savage. That man wasn't terrorizing her. He was not terrorizing her. But it's amazing how many people are coming to defense for her. You have these bootlicks, or as I call them, the co-colonizing cohorts, and then you have the colonizers, like your Rose McGowens, that are literally trying to run interference for Gayle King, knowing how this woman gets down. None of these women will ever come to defense of men ever, because they hate men. They have penis envy, every last one of them who are on that train. And to the ones who are the guys who are defending people like Gayle King, they are nothing but some pussy panderers. They are pandering for something they know they're not going to get, at least not from Gayle King. But that shows you how low their standards are. Truth hurts. Death hurts. Grow the fuck up. Kobe stopped hurting women, so can you. When did he hurt any woman? Are y'all hearing this? This is what Hose McGowen is saying. When did Kobe Bryant... Okay. The Charm star also mentioned Washington Post reporter Felicia Sonmez, who received death threats and was suspended after linking to stories about Bryant's case as one of those unfairly attacked. Oprah Winfrey also claimed that Snoop's viral interview clip led to King receiving death threats. And see, that was dog whistle language. By Oprah getting on there and producing those fake white woman tears and saying that Gayle King received these death threats, or as I call it, Stale King, or I actually gave her a new name, Gayle the Gargantuan. So as the Gargantuan was receiving these alleged death threats from that, it was a dog whistle signal, out there to other women in particular to come after Snoop. Mind you, this man did not give the Gargantuan any death threats. But you had people like Susan Rice who got up on her Twitter account and said that she was going to send an army after him. But not one of these women, not even Hose McGowan, went after Susan Rice. I swear that sisterhood thing is thick to the black woman out there. That's what you are hearing right now is exactly why many of us told you do not link up with these women. Are you hearing the venom and the viciousness that is coming out of this woman's mouth about another black man? This is exactly why we told you not to link up with them feminists, them palm color feminists. Because then you start repeating and regurgitating what they say. You're going to start sounding like Oprah Winfrey. Some of you going to start sounding like Gayle the Gargantuan. Some of you are already there, and some of you, believe it or not, are past them. Let's see, what else did she say? McGowan, whose accusations against Harvey Weinstein helped from the Me Too movement, previously mentioned the complex nature grieving someone with troubling accusations against them. Put an asterisk next to a hero's name if they have sexual assault in their past, she wrote last week, saying the symbol says investigate further. It's okay to hold space for the dead and their victims simultaneously. It's complex, she wrote. You know what? I hope... After this, I'm going to go on Twitter and I'm going to go to her Twitter page and I want to go to the comments where she left this, because I'm almost certain she probably tweeted this, and see if they dragging her ass, because everybody's getting this smoke. And I do mean everybody. We are leaving no stone unturned when it comes to this, because we have decided that we are 100,000% completely fed up with the BS that comes from people like her. Hose McGowan, she's a washed up has-been. Nothing that ever comes out of her mouth again will ever be seen as quote unquote credible. And she's only doing this for attention, but now she has to go after a black man. See, she's mad because she can't go after Harvey Weinstein anymore. That well has dried up. She's not getting far with that. So now she has to stick, dig her talons in to a dead black man. A now deceased black man, by going after another man expressing his emotions behind what the Gargantuan did. But they're not going to go after the Gargantuan because most women don't hold themselves accountable. I realize now, as a collective, most women, no matter what their cultural standings are, do not hold themselves accountable. They don't allow us to hold them accountable. Even though we don't need their allowance or permission, because I'll hold them accountable if no one else does. And they don't hold each other accountable when they do things to each other. That's one major thing, whether you are black, white, native, Hispanic, Arab, Asian, whatever. As women, y'all do not collectively hold yourselves accountable for the shit that you do or get yourselves into, or something that you do that affects others around you. Gayle the Gargantuan is a prime example of that. Hose McGowan is a prime example of that. Okra is definitely a prime example of that. And many more. From the higher ups to the lowest of the low. It's always going to end up being someone else's fault for the shit that you do. And Rose McGowan, I don't know how in the world she managed to throw herself into this, but she needs to throw her ass right back into the dump wherever she came from with Oscar the Grouch or whoever whatever bridge she crawled her way up out of. She need to go back under it. But like I said, she's only doing this for attention because her Harvey Weinstein claims didn't go nowhere, and she still needs the attention. I don't know why she's not getting any more roles. Sorry, I had to pause it right quick, but I'm pretty much almost done anyway. But yeah, Rose McGowan, sit your rotten, slimy ass down somewhere. We know why you're doing this. We really do. You have no dog in this fight. I don't even know why you bothered. No one believes you anymore. To be honest, no one believed you from the jump. You are nothing more than an opportunist. So people see right through you like you're glass. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about this ridiculously hideous looking. You know what she looks like? You know what Rose McGowan looks like? She looks like Morbius. You know Morbius the vampire, Morbius the living vampire from Spider-Man in the new movie that's coming out. That's what she looks like. Even without him doing the full transformation, she's halfway there, even in her human form, quote unquote. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter if you have not done so already. Have your notifications turned on, and I will talk to you in the next one.